What's the deal, y'all?
What's good?
What up, though?
It's your girl, the Caribbean Chocolate, Jocelyn Navarro.
Good. It's the one that makes my life.
Now somebody hit my music.
I'm contemplating and chasing, handling biz right now. We never waiting and patient, jumping at the crib right now. Put up my label, we make it stay in legit right now. Could call the doctor, we operating, they sick, we say right.
You already know it's by the sound of my voice. Express your to 6'9" JT back in this piece once again. I couldn't do it alone. You know I had to go get the co-host El Papi, El Jefe, El Capiton, El Cheech.
Bro, no, what's going on? What's going on? I was on the phone with Turk. You know what I'm saying? A la quiches, a la chic. You know what I mean? We talking numbers about Logan Paul. No, you know, we home, baby. What's going on Thursday night?
Yeah, we back up in here, man. Also, we told y'all we had some special guests rolling through. It's been a little minute. I've been trying to get this thing going for a while with both of these podcasters, phenomenal, talented brothers doing Black History Month. But with that being said, first and foremost, let me go ahead and get the two coming from the West Coast. We got Trail, the CEO. We got John Watson. We got sports for you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yeah, thanks for having us, man. It's an honor. It's an honor.
Feels good to be in the sanctuary.
You know, like I say, the doors of the church are always open. And of
Amen.
course, coming through, representing those Sucio boys, the podcast, the brand, the label. We got Sloan inside the building, probably higher than the giraffe ass right now.
As long as I keep smoking these Dr. Dabbers, I
Yes,
smoke
sir.
it, and they paying me for it.
Listen, that's the
I don't
best
know
thing
about
in the
that.
world. You can smoke and get paid to smoke.
hmm
Josh Allen, huh?
I'm gonna holler at you after the show.
Hey,
I'm pretty.
I know some people.
Okay, listen, I'm about to holler at you after the show because I already know Cheech gonna be on it. But listen, we are here. I want y'all to do a few things before we even get started and get this thing rolling. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe on uh, all of our platforms, whether it be IG, the Book of Faces, Twitter. Catch us, of course, on YouTube, TikTok, um, Blue Sky. I think I named all of those platforms, and there's probably some few more. I think I'm gonna open back up Snapchat. You know, I heard us back popping. Also, make sure you also follow us on all your podcasts, favorite streaming apps, whether it be Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon, iHeart, YouTube Music, YouTube Podcasts, all that. Y'all go ahead and do that. Like, follow, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend that I told a friend. But man, we got a lot that's been popping off since the Royal Rumble. You know what I'm saying? We had it going down at Yeetland down here in Cleveland. We also had NXT that just passed, doing some wild stuff doing Black History Month. And we also had AEW Dynamite, which was definitely out this world in ATL just yesterday. And then, of course, we got rumors and news. We're going to hit you with all that. We're going to talk about a lot of things. We're going to get these Super Bowl picks out the way, too. But how you think we should do this, Sheets? What we started from?
I don't know, man. We could go anywhere, man. We got the sport for you guys. We could talk about that trade. We could go straight to wrestling, whatever. Super Bowl pick, get it out the way. What's going on?
Well, okay, I'll tell you what. Let's get the Super Bowl pick out the way real quick because I feel like we don't do it now, we going to forget it. So, Super Bowl is coming up this Sunday. We already know what's happening. Halftime show. Kendrick Lamar going to do his thizzle. Um, so, fellas, we're going to go down the panel real quick. We're going to start off with Sloan real quick. Who you got coming out on top with the dub, as Jameis Winston say?
Uh, I got that .5 or Pat Mahomes coming out on top. You know, I can't bet against him, man. I don't bet against him or Thomas, handsome, charming ass Brady. I don't bet against them two when it comes to Super Bowls. So them two the top for me. I say the Chiefs win by like 8.
Okay, okay.
Oh,
Let me see. Let's go with John real quick. Who you got? Who your pick?
All right, before the season, I had the Chiefs and the Lions in the Super Bowl, so half of them made it. What up, Nessa? Um, I'm going to go with until someone beats me, dude. I've got to go with the Chiefs. And I hate to say that because I'm a Broncos fan, but I got to go with the Chiefs until someone beats this dude.
Well, I actually have. I'm gonna go against the grain. Normally, I wouldn't bet against the Chiefs, but Saquon Barkley's been on a mission since he left New York, and if anyone can
Yeah.
do it, I believe Saquon Barkley can do it. So I'm gonna go with the Eagles because the Eagles actually beat the Patriots a while years ago in that Super Bowl too, and no one thought they could beat Tom Brady. So I'm gonna go with Saquon.
Okay, El Jefe.
well, I think Philly gonna get the lick back. You know what I mean? From that last L they took with them. I think they haven't won since 2018. I don't
Yeah,
know, but
it's been a minute.
yeah, it's time. It's time. You know what I mean? Philly cheesesteaks. You know what I mean?
All
And
three bulls.
if I had to pick somebody real quick, I'm gonna keep it simple. Um, I'm tired of seeing that half and half come away with rings. Let me go ahead and get let me get the Eagles real quick. I'm gonna
Word
leave it at
game.
that.
Word
Philly
game.
loves you.
You know what?
I
On second thought,
thought you would have picked the Chiefs after last year.
on second
Uh,
thought, pack them up. Give it to the Chiefs because I'm still fighting with Phillies to this day. To this day.
To this
To
day.
this day.
To this day.
Yeah, all Chiefs have to say, hey, you know they love you, right? Like, fuck them. he went Kevin Owens on the Eagles, man, just like that.
No, man, they had your boy locked up last year. It's cool. Don't even worry about it. I'm gonna see y'all in
no.
court.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna see y'all in court,
Hey, how they even get you to the jail?
bruh. Listen,
Did they have to call a paddy wagon?
they called the paddy wagon, but I refused to go on the paddy wagon. I'm like, no, you're gonna take me inside that Ford Expedition. I can't do it. That's it. but
Then you gonna have to earn it.
but let's move on from there. Let's get into these rumors and news, man. And
Yes, sir.
let me see what we got going
Damn.
on the rumors and news side, man. Let me see rumors news. Let me find the banner real quick. It's somewhere down here.
Mm.
There we go. So we got rumors and news popping up. First things first, inside the rumors and news, we had
Who's
He
Sam?
cut out for everybody.
Okay,
Hey, JT, you cut out, bro.
You got out.
we can't hear you, Papi.
my, you hear me?
Go, go again. Can't
Hey, can you hear me?
I can hear you, but you got to stop
I can
pressing.
hear cheese. There you go.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay,
Yeah, no, we couldn't hear you.
okay. So how do y'all feel about this? Joe Hendry saying that he thinks TNA should be a DLC pack for 2K25. Should we include these TNA stars, being that they have this 5-year agreement? How y'all feel about it? Let's go down the panel. Cheech, what you thinking, Poppy?
Oh, it's a no-brainer. You know what I mean? Just give them what they want. You know what I mean? And it's a matter of time that happening. You know, and why not? You know what I mean? Go all out. Have it like a open game. You know what I'm saying?
I feel it. Trail, what you got over there?
I agree with the show. I don't think maybe not all at once, maybe like a little at a time. Definitely have Joe Hendry in the DLC since he was already featuring NXT program in multiple times already, so it makes perfect sense to have them on there. I would have said Jordan Grace, but she's already signed to the company. Yeah, I would have like some of their top stars be a special downloadable content to the game. So I'm with them. I mean, this partnership is going to do wonders for both brands. And since TNA hasn't really had a game in over 20 years, why not have them on WWE's 2K?
That's a start. Judge, what you thinking, man? You think they should be in the DLC or TNA need to make their own shit?
Oh no, bring them on. Bring them on. I mean, eventually you will want to go back to getting your own game, but why not capitalize on this partnership right now with WWE? Get them involved. Have like a special like TNA like feature in there. Get the Joe Hendrys. Obviously, you can get Nick Nimitz versus Dolph, and maybe they can do something. Put Dolph Ziggler in a separate type of category. You can get the Hardys. Get the Hardys back on Hardys, and obviously all the knockouts from. Obviously, we have TNA Jordan Grace versus WWE Jordan Grace. You got Monster Slamovich, Tasha Steelz. No, run them up. Go put them in the game. Put them on the game.
Put me in the game, coach. Slump, what you got?
Hey, I'm cool with it. Just don't have Moose and that big chin bitch in it.
Hey, you know what? Moose probably like, I don't want to be in the WWE and don't put me in the game either.
Don't put his big doofy ass in the game. Don't put Chenna Blanchard in the game. I'm cool with like Joe Hendry, whoever the champion is.
Me, Quagmire.
Hey, you can put Top Dollar in there. Who else? Put a couple more people in there. Don't put the whole roster because half their roster trash. But yeah, put their good people in there except for Moose and that big chin bitch.
Oh, you mean Quagmire?
Yeah.
You mean
you know why it's gonna happen?
Why?
Pretty much WWE is gonna end up buying TNA, man.
You think so?
Oh, bro, that's freaking stones.
I don't know, man. I don't think this WWE is in the market of buying out people. They're really out there just trying to expand, pause, and pretty much control it that way. I don't think they're trying to buy out anybody. Those days are over. Unless they really trying to sell, then that's different.
I know them very well. Okay.
I don't think TNA trying to sell. I think they're in a good place right now. They got Thursdays on lock.
Just some rumor.
They got their own. They got their own night. A lot of people tune in. They actually have a decent product. And
yeah.
I believe that.
Man, why Moose don't get no love?
They'll suffice on their own. I mean, going to the E really ain't the end all be all, bro. Because like you just gonna get lost in the shuffle. That roster is.
You only put so many people.
That roster is fucking stacked.
Yeah, 248 wrestlers. We also had confirmation. Rosie, Jamal, 3 Minute Warning is going to be inside the game as well. We also got confirmation about the DLC managers mode. And look who's at the bottom. Armando Estrada. So he's going to be there with the big cigars and all that. You also got more confirmations about the game. They released a lot of content. It looks pretty good, man. I'm pretty excited about it. So hopefully, we get everything that they hyping it up to be, not just another extension to the same old shit.
Yeah, I'm actually thinking about paying $130 for it.
Excuse me?
That's the Bloodline one. That's the Bloodline edition.
Hold on, man. I got bills.
That's the Bloodline edition. When I saw that artwork, I'm like, yeah, I gotta get that.
Brother, that's an ounce of some good smoke out here in Cali.
Oh, you West
Man, what
Coast
you
too?
telling? I'm out here too.
Oh yeah, I'm out in
Oh,
Oakland.
oh, you in the Bay? We in LA.
Oh, that's what's up. My wife out there right now. She doing a she worked for a college out there.
Okay,
Nice.
Oh,
cool.
cool.
I definitely gotta
Also,
look this up.
rumors, news. Chief, you want to touch on this? Pause.
Mm,
Hmm?
man, Canelo doesn't fight just to fight. Canelo fights for the bag, and what I mean, he knows unfortunately he'll make more money fighting this clown than fighting Crawford. That's real. You know what I mean? Like the real match will be that Canelo and Crawford.
Well, that's
That's
for
the
the end of the year.
That's
big
for September.
as it gets. But he don't want to fight
I think
Crawford.
dog, this fight is gonna be bigger than him and Crawford.
Tyson?
Yeah. No, this fight,
Yeah.
Canelo and this punk gonna make more money than
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying.
TBC and
Canelo chasing the
Canelo.
bag.
At this point, he
Yeah,
ain't got nothing else to do.
yeah,
He
exactly.
he
So
done whooped
this is
everybody
why
that
we
he
get in
stepped in
this.
front of him except for Floyd, which I really think he could have gave Floyd the business if they let him. But he ain't
King,
gonna lose this fight,
Mhm.
and Jake might pull out of this because it's gonna expose him.
you think
I
so?
hope he don't. I want to see him get knocked out.
He gonna get exposed.
A la Cheek got that money.
Hey,
Money
it
talk.
ain't going 5 rounds.
It ain't going five.
Canelo finna beat
Hey,
it.
man.
I hope it don't go one. Canelo gonna beat the
God,
hell out of him in the first round.
He should. He should. I'm
That'll
saying
be
this should be
nice.
easy work for Canelo.
this should
Look,
be like
Tyson almost
And
put him on his butt.
he
A
if
did.
this ends in the
53-year-old man
decision,
with bad knees, a bad heart, almost put you on your ass in the first 3 rounds of your fight. What you think an in shape Mexican finna do to you?
Ah,
Run
they
circles.
already
That
don't like
nigga
the United.
finna beat
Already
the
don't like the
DEI
United States
out of
right
your
now.
ass. He
Also,
finna beat the brakes off of this young man in the name of the Mexicans.
On
Amen.
Cinco
also,
de Mayo weekend.
Bro, they better
Viva la
hope they
raza.
build a water
yeah,
stop him from
yeah.
beating his ass.
They're talking about May 3rd.
sick of the bio weekend.
I like that.
Wow. We also got other rumors and news. Inside the news, it was confirmed by Fightful, Sean Rossap.
Shout out
That
to Shine.
shout out to
Yes,
Big
ever heard.
Sean. Uh, Mercedes Monet returning back to the independent scene. She will be at
All
House
right.
of Glory on March 15. Tickets are on sale. This
Cash.
2012 or 2000.
Out of cash.
Big, big money.
Good for her.
So that's huge, man. That's
Yeah.
huge.
Yeah.
You know, you getting the four belt champion going to an indie show. Uh, that's big. I mean, I'm not sure how the relationship is between AW and House of Glory, but for them to expand their champion, the one that they're giving the most shine to, that is on that platform, that's pretty big. I'm not mad at that. We
Mm-hmm.
had some other rumors and news real quick. IWC was in shambles from this past weekend. Of course, cast up the bag. You know by now, Jay Uso won the Rumble, and it was a lot of hate, a lot hate up to the roof, and
Whoa, haters.
it was undeserved hate. But let's talk about it real
Very
quick,
much.
Cheech and everybody. So I seen this on I think IG. So people were saying that maybe LA Knight should have been the one, and the reasons being behind that Jey Uso won is because he's related to The Rock and Roman, uses corny meme terms from 2018. So let's talk about it real quick.
Yeah.
We talked about it a little bit Sunday. Well, we talked about it Sunday, the day after Rumble. But does Jey Uso deserve all this hate? that he getting right now?
Not at all.
No, not at all. Sloan, you got your hand up. You raise your hand. Okay,
I got my hand
talk
up.
about it.
I
Talk
got my hand up. Look, only people that's mad at Jay Uso is white people.
about
Facts.
No, that's a
Go ahead, not
fact.
a Negro, a Polynesian, a
Say it,
Mexican,
Sloan. Say it.
a Albanian. Ain't nobody out here mad but white people. If you,
Say-
I was at Rumble. Wasn't nobody in that goddamn stadium mad that he won. Leaving the stadium, I ain't never seen so many grown men in Yeet t-shirts screaming Yeet, including me in a Yeet t-shirt screaming Yeet.
About to order mine
Dog,
too, bro.
that man is over with everybody else except for whites.
and that and that's YT.
And that's the thing. They wanted LA Knight. LA Knight time has come and passed. Even with WWE, they are burying him. But I thought they was burying Jay, and then they turned and pulled this on us and was like, "Hey, y'all thought that John was gonna win. We gonna put it on somebody that we should have put it on a couple of days ago. I think he should have beat Gunther at
Saturday
on
night main
Saturday
event.
night at
Mhm.
main event, and then they could have took it off of him at Elimination Chamber.
Yeah,
Word.
Still made the crowd happy. Still kept Gunther strong,
Mhm.
and still keep Jay rolling. Because you
Mhm.
know he ain't gonna have it long before Roman come knocking, and then you got to tie that up from how it began, how the bloodline started to now. Is Jay got the belt? Well, in this world, it would be Jay having the belt and Roman chasing Jay.
I
Now
like
Jay
it.
the head of the table,
Boom.
He the big dog. Nigga.
and that's
Yeah,
gonna turn this whole story up a notch again. This
Keep the
bloodline
story
story
back.
gonna keep rolling for the next 10 years.
I agree.
That's it. That's it. Ain't ending no time soon,
No
man.
time soon. Zilla looking great. Then you got Jace. He want to wrestle. Jimmy, Jay Youngest son. He want to wrestle. And then it ain't no telling how many more of them coming.
Tonga twins.
Tonga twins. You can do the female bloodline with the Tongan twins. Uh, Naomi, Tamina, Naya.
Jimmy Snuka
Bruh,
daughter.
that shit can keep going, bro. They got a whole gang within their own shit.
Yeah, they deep as hell. Like I tell
Yeah.
people, the last thing you want to do is talk about fighting a Samoan. You fight one, you fight the whole tribe.
Facts.
You
Yeah.
fight the whole
Mhm.
tribe.
And they
Um,
all super cool, bro. Like I met Jacob
Yeah.
at Wale Mania. Super cool dude. I met Zilla at Wale Mania. Super cool dude.
yeah, Zilla cool as fuck, bro.
I had
Yeah.
on
They
the
some
Kobe
wholesome. They some
t-shirt.
wholesome people.
I had
They
on the
really
Kobe
are.
t-shirt. I
Wait,
said, bro, can I get a picture? I know I got this shirt on. He said, I don't give no fuck, blood. Come here. Grabbed me right by my neck and said, come on, fam, take the picture.
You got grabbed by your neck by another grown man, nigga. Like, come on.
Bruh, if you was
Hey
backstage,
man.
that's all them big ass. If they was your height, they was
what
grabbing
up,
you right
QZ?
around your arm over your shoulder like you family. Come on in, bro. Take the picture. Depending on who was back there, they hit your drugs and move along.
What up, QZ?
Nah, real tough.
Appreciate that.
Let's talk real quick. Sports for you. What y'all think?
I
What's
let
up?
I let
Hey
the host go
man.
first.
I loved it. Sloan was right about the YTs because after every major pay per view, I always go back and watch some like reactions on these reaction channels, and almost every single person that had their head down shaking why was YT people. So he ain't lying about that. Um, but honestly, hey, Jay deserved it. It was 15 years in the making. And to be honest, technically it was five. He was built for this for the past 5 years. This is what brought. They made him this way. They've been grooming him since the pandemic. all those wars he had with Roman Reigns, all those wars he had with Kevin Owens, Randy Orton, anybody that Roman Reigns told him, "Hey, I'm not gonna do it, so I'm gonna sick you on him." He had main events on SmackDown taking L's all the time, and not one person always complained. Now that he's finally getting to where he's at, now you want to hate on the man shine. The man busts his ass, pause, day in and day out. All those L's he took, he didn't complain. He didn't go to Twitter like Seth. He didn't go to Twitter like Drew. He kept his head down and kept pushing because he knew he got kids to feed. So he handled his business, and now it paid off. So I initially had CM Punk winning, but that didn't happen. So it took me by surprise and a complete shock that they actually pulled the trigger on Jay, and I couldn't be more happier for Uso.
Great.
Okay, John, talk to me.
Piggyback what my boy said, man. I'm so happy. Like we did our watch along, and our guest, Drell, shout out to BRF Sport. He said, I ain't never been so happy to be wrong in my life, and that's the same way I feel. I ain't never been so happy to be wrong about a prediction because, like Trail, I had CM Punk win in the Royal Rumble, but
Me too.
and I'm because I had left our watch along, so I'm watching from the car, and I just lose. I'm at a red light, and I just lose my because I'm like, this did not just happen. Like Jay just won the Rumble. You kidding me? And I just like, and I went back and I watched this Sunday night, and I just sat there like in shock, like this is the ultimate swerve, and I was happy for it. I ain't never been happy to be so wrong, and it couldn't happen for a better person. And and you can see it. Roman tweeting out Yeet. You heard obviously what
Yeah,
Yeet said on the full show about, tells the story all the time about him and Jay going to FCW together, and he had to pick up Jay because Jay didn't have a car. That is real. It is real love. Real, and Joe Tessitore said it. When you are really a genuine good person, people know that, and they pick up on that. So that's how I knew Jay Uso deserved this moment. That wasn't. We didn't see the emotions from Jay on Monday. That was Joshua. That was Joshua with them tears shed. He was here
Yeah,
for it.
it's definitely Josh. Um, speaking of,
yeah, he didn't need it.
He
He
didn't
didn't
need
need to
it.
win.
I wanted John to win.
His, I predict his losing streak to continue for a little bit before he finally gets some momentum.
Nah, I wanted John to win. That's the only reason why I went. I don't care about nobody else. I was going to see Jonathan Jermaine Cena
Nigga
dominate.
said Jermaine.
Yeah, Jonathan Jermaine Cena. And
John Cena hasn't been black in 20 years, man.
bro, stop it. Stop it. He a rich uncle that used to be hood and then hit the lotto and moved out. Like, and
For Rancho
Jonathan G,
Cucamonga.
Jonathan G
He Uncle
Cena,
Elroy. He Uncle Elroy.
right? This man forgot that money. I came for him, pause. Uh, but I got a pleasant surprise when I seen my sister Charlotte Flair there.
man, who you talking about,
All
man?
right, I see what's going on here.
Hey, look, Ric Flair my real dad, so I was happy to see my sister.
So the IWC definitely tripping. That hate wasn't warranted. I think Hurricane even came out and said that he knew the whole time. He actually pulled up a tweet from like 2012 or something like that, talking about it. Just might be the single most 2022. I'm sorry, must be the most unaccredited talent in the biz right now. He stepped up every bit of his game over the last few years. A true example of putting in the work, and hard work pays off. And this is why we end up with, of course, Jey Uso being the one. I mean, that is what it is. We just got to get it. Now, Charlotte hate, that's kind of warranted. I ain't gonna hold it. That's warranted because your last, and my bad for talking about your sister over there, but your last name is Flair. You could have got a title shot on a random episode of SmackDown and then went to WrestleMania. Like,
But why she
yeah,
get that hate and that Becky Lynch didn't get that hate, you know,
because,
when
it's
she beat
wrestling.
Bianca in 28 seconds.
Hold on, wait a minute. Becky did get some
Oh,
hate for that.
she got smoked.
And she did.
She
Yeah,
got
she
She
major
did.
smoked.
All the culture was on Becky Lynch's head when they did Bianca Belair wrong that night.
Oh, they sure was. They
They
sure
wasn't
was.
booing her after.
Yeah, they
Oh
were.
boy, you don't have a you don't remember what happened. Man, go
You
back
know
and
what I'm
watch
saying?
that match.
Like that
They
shit
made
died
Becky.
out,
They
right?
made they made Becky Lynch heel after that.
they showed no
Yeah,
good. She went from the man to big time Bex.
Big time Becky was that deal.
Yeah. But moving on from there, man, let's talk about what happened this past Raw. So
Yeah.
Raw was live from Cleveland, aka Yeetland. You feel me?
Yeah.
yeah.
That whole entire listen, and I was contemplating going. I had already bought the ticket. I didn't spend much on the ticket. I spent $13 on it. But
Damn. Must be nice.
hey,
Really,
listen,
for real.
the trick to it is wait till the day of and buy your ticket. So
That's true.
for
Keep that in
everybody,
mind. Keep that in mind for Mania, John.
Hell no.
everybody that's listening and watching, if you don't want to pay them $900 prices, wait till the day of. Hopefully they got some tickets left at WrestleMania, but wait till the day of. Watch
Oh
you
yeah.
watch you get that 75% off for Yeek Mania. Okay, that 900 gonna go to 125 real quick. Okay,
Yeah.
but the crowd interaction, that crowd gave this man a standing ovation and even made Jay Uso say, "Hey, run my shit back again, bro." Like the love that he got from Cleveland, from the city, you would have thought Jay Uso was from Cleveland
Right. Right.
because that was genuine love, genuine emotion. The homie almost cried inside the ring. People talking about Jay can't cut a promo. Listen, I don't want to hear all this because right now you just hating.
That's it.
You, you hating at this minute.
Bro, if it
Okay.
was me and I had to cut a promo, I would have been crying the entire time.
Same
Hello,
Yeah.
here.
hello. House said Cleveland crowds be dry as hell. Respectfully, hey, respectfully.
Mhm.
I'm gonna let you have that. I ain't even from the city. Okay, I'm not from the city, but my man's right here, Cheech, may have something to say about it. Okay, I'm gonna let you have that.
Nah, I don't know. You know, I don't
Me,
know.
me personally, you know what I'm
I'm,
saying. From my perspective, watching with the surround sound on, the crowd was on. Crowd was on it. But that was a dope
Mhm.
moment. Then seeing Gunther come out there and basically say, "Please don't choose me. Choose somebody else. I've been there, done that. Because if you choose me, I'm gonna give you this work. I'm gonna fold you up. You're
I
not
can't
even
even lace my
established.
boots.
Can't even lace my boots. You can't even put on my belt. Like none of that."
Bro, he disrespected him talking about there's no legacy by fighting you.
Mm.
I wish Jay would have flipped that on him though. He was like, "Yeah, but if I beat you, my legacy is set."
That
hmm
part. That.
Like,
But the thing is though, and not to cut you off, Sloan. Like, does he fight Gunther or does he go for Cody? Because that's another story that's intertwined with Jay.
That's why he told him, consider his your other option, bitch.
Motherfucker says tread lightly.
I
he
kind of
said
see what Jay gonna say to Cody tomorrow. I
he
don't want
said
to see that.
he said not too much. But moving from that segment of Raw, right? Then Raw started to get a little bit glitchy.
I thought
Yes.
it was just
yeah.
me.
Nah, it
No,
was a
no,
whole.
it was me. I watched the recap. It was same. It was same. I didn't watch it live. I watched the replay, and yeah, it was tripping.
Yeah, I thought the Y6 had took control of the cameras. Like, I know y'all said they were moving to SmackDown, but you didn't tell us when. Like it was real glitchy and shit. So I'm like, man, what the hell is
Yeah.
going on? Get y'all shit together, Netflix.
I
It was
can't
like
get my damn
what
iPad.
that's the stuff that happened on Mondays what people was like worried about was gonna happen on the premiere.
So my main thing is either WWE had 50 million people tune in, or somebody wasn't controlling the soundboard and all that, right? Because the only time it glitches like that is when you have a high influx of traffic. So that's the only thing that I can equate it to. It's
Yeah.
going to have to be high numbers this coming from the numbers that's coming up. It's
Well,
going to have to be high numbers.
well, from the I Show Speed getting trucked by Brian Breaker, that shit had over 300 million views. So I would think it would be an influx of new eyes to the product.
That part, but
Jesus Christ.
that would be cool though. Like if I Show Speed was able to get some of his followers to go ahead and watch Netflix and watch Raw, and they had that many people, and that spear was nasty.
And
Like
you see
It
that
was
they're going
great.
to get the streamers and not going to get stars like that anymore.
mm-mm.
Because
Street
they got I Show Speed, they had uh,
Kai.
Kai.
Castanet,
Kai, and then
Logan.
of course Logan
A-
Paul with his 26 million followers on all
ASI.
everything. But like WWE is smart. Like Triple H is smart. He's watching everything and he's like, yo, I need these people to be a part of this too to expand this.
That's a smart move. Cheat said it last week. He said, "Well, no, I don't think that was Chiefs. That was Dallas. Dallas said last week that streamers are like the new rappers in a sense, right?
Hmm.
And far as like the popularity, putting eyes on the product, and to an extent, he's right because no one has a bigger following than streamers. Outside of that, it's Drake
Hmm.
and Kendrick with that level of following. You know what I'm saying? So it's a smart move. But speaking of moves, let's move on to what happened with Penta and Ludwig Kaiser. I was not a big fan of the match towards the end because it looked like they were missing a lot of spots.
Hmm.
Either they were missing a lot of spots or the communication wasn't there, or my Netflix was glitching. Which one was it? Is it just me? Did
It was
anyone
all the
see it
above.
too?
I think it was all the above, especially coming off what happened at the Rumble. So it definitely it was definitely all the above. I think Penta's still. I think Penta's trying to over impress sometimes, and we love because he's a risk taker. But then I think now he's gonna have to. I think they're gonna have to just reel him in just a little bit because you don't want to have no empty spots like you were just saying, JT.
Yeah. MT, some of the moves didn't come out right. Chiefs, did you see the same thing out of Penta, or we tripping? Can't hear you, Papa. There you
Yeah, I
go.
didn't get to watch that match.
Well, I just pretty much explained it. No need to go watch it. If you want to go back and watch it, it
Yeah,
wasn't his best work. The ending was good. Don't get me wrong. The ending was good. They finished strong, but that beginning in the middle was kind of shaky. As Emmanuel Hudson says on Wildin' Out, kind of shaky.
Yeah.
Maybe
Uh,
not the right
Yeah,
dance
shaky.
partner.
yeah, I mean, I don't even think it's a dance partner. Like I think what happened, if I can remember this right, it just looked like Penta was moving a little bit more faster than what Ludwig Kaiser could comprehend. So it's like they were playing Marco Phillips,
I agree.
inside that match. Um,
Hmm.
let me see. We got return of one Dragon Lee, the Speed Champion, and
That's still a thing.
that's still a thing, man.
yeah,
It's pulling in numbers on Twitter. It's pulling in more numbers than Dynamite on Twitter every Wednesday.
Hey,
But
yo,
Hey,
That's a shame too.
I ain't
damn,
lying.
brother.
Shit, I ain't
That's a
lying.
shame.
Um,
You ain't lying, JT. That's the sad part.
I ain't lying about that, but
That's a shame.
um, we got to return to Dragon Lee, and I have been a big supporter of Dragon Lee. We need more Dragon Lee. Dragon Lee showed his ass off Wednesday. Sorry, not Wednesday, Monday, inside that tag team match going up against the New Day. I'm talking about spot for spot. Everything was smooth and crisp, right? This is what I kind of expected out of the Penta match, but I got it out of the Dragon Lee match. And people were losing their shit because New Day got a new theme song and
which is
Netflix.
fire.
That shit is fire.
Shout out to Mega.
Shout out to
Shout
Mega
out to
Ran.
Rand.
Shout out to Mega Ran, man. It's a fire theme song,
No.
but everyone thought it was Jim Johnson. Jim Johnson had came back to WWE, but Mega Ran had to, clear the air. Like, hold on, pump your brakes. It's not Jim Johnson.
Fix your subtitles. Fix your subtitles next week.
Ugh.
Fix your subs, man. But man, I mean, I don't know. Like the match itself was dope. There was a spot where he went out, and when I say he, I'm talking about Dragon Lee. He went off the ropes and did like a Hurricanrana where it looked like he was about to land on his head and flipped and landed on his feet. That shit was so smooth. Like the smoothest transition I've ever seen. And that's once again like Dragon Lee is a star in the making. It's just you have to put him in the right situation. And they haven't been putting him in the right situation since he's debuted. I think he need to break away from the LWO personally.
I don't even know
Yeah.
why he's with them.
I think they put him with Ray just to give him that rub. But
Shit,
I
they can
don't.
let the rest of LWO go.
What Joaquin Phoenix and what's Raul Mendoza?
Yeah, get them two big niggas out of there. Get them out.
He's from Chicago. Like, what the fuck?
Who?
He is?
Hey, real
Who-
talk. I met him backstage, and I was like, "Damn, you little."
Oh,
Like he was standing right next to me, and I was like, "Bro, you 5'7". So Ray got to be at least 5'2", 5'3".
Ray, I think Ray is a smooth 5'5" according to wrestling numbers. Now he may be a good 5'3" for real. But
yeah.
you know how wrestlers do it, like they oversell with the height. Like when I met Braun Strowman, I was like, damn, you short. It's like, or at least to me.
I mean, well, you are 6'1,000". You and Jermaine are the only people I know that see eye to
no, no, but wrestling be like they be doctoring up the numbers, but the match itself was dope. The theme song was fire, and New Day ended up getting the win. I don't know what they do with the New Day going forward. Hopefully, we get a lot of heel tactics and they rack up these W's. But do we want to see the New Day and the tag team title conversation so early with this heel turn?
eye.
So I wouldn't mind
Nah,
to
You
get
Nah.
mind
there.
you?
nah, it's too soon, man. I say by SummerSlam they should have enough wins to go
Right.
for the gold.
Because
Shit, by May.
the booking of the tag team division on both sides of the spectrum has been trash, in my opinion. Uh, because there really hasn't been real spotlight on it. You know what I'm saying? Like even after last year's Mania, after they got the new titles, it was just there, and then people were holding the titles hostage, not defending them. So now we're at the point
Judgment
where
Day.
not only them, the Awesome Truth also didn't defend the titles for a while when they had them, but I don't know. I think they need to breathe new life into it. Like you know how NXT does on their show. Like they'll book like 3 women's matches and maybe book 1 men's match, but it's
Yeah.
focused on either it's focused on that North American or it's focused on the NXT women's title, like the contention for it. So I think that's the route they need to take. with the tag team division on
Right.
both sides of the spectrum.
Agreed.
What else we had on Raw? I'm trying to remember because my mind gets so scatterbrained watching all this damn wrestling.
Oh,
I just got a
elimination
question
chamber
for y'all.
qualifiers
Sami Zayn got paralyzed.
It's
and,
so fucked up.
and elimination chamber qualifiers.
Yeah, that's right. So elimination chamber qualifiers. So Alexa Bliss has returned, and we also got inside the qualifier match. We had Io Sky going up against Liv Morgan.
Liv Morgan.
So she gets jumped before the actual match. Her and Rhea, the match is going on. Rhea comes out. Rhea causes Io the spot by hitting Liv Morgan. Right. Liv actually got fucked up. She actually busted her mouth open. I don't know if y'all seen that.
I
Yeah, I
But
saw
did.
that.
I saw it.
Yeah, I thought I was tripping at first.
I saw it.
so we got Liv Morgan in it to be expected, but I feel like what they doing with Io right now is kind of wrong. Like because Io is literally one of your strongest people on the brand, far as Raw, and she had the tag team push. I mean, not the tag team. She had that push where it looked like she was gonna at least taste some gold. I mean, it looked like she was gonna be the one to win the Queen of the Ring. She ended up getting eliminated from that. Looked like she was gonna be the one to win the women's IC title. She ended up losing that. So, what are they doing with Io Sky? What you think, Cheech?
I don't know. I think she's just pretty much gonna be putting people over. I mean, they know what she's capable of, so maybe they, in mind, they have certain, you know, wrestlers that they would like to push. Maybe she be doing that, moving forward. But
Hmm.
it don't bother me. You know, I guess they want to live Morgan, the white girl.
Damn. Is that set up?
The Weta Loca.
Abuelita.
um, let me see real quick. Trail, what you think about this, man? Io Sky not
I
qualified.
I think they fumbling the bag with EO. I had her penciled in to win the Royal Rumble. I think she would have won the Royal Rumble because she's been the workhorse of the women's division. Because if you think about it, every single member of Damage Control has been out with injury. Dakota like multiple times. Kari Zane just went out. Asuka's still out, so it's mostly been her carrying the load for the crew. So I thought since they didn't have her win the Rumble, which she should have, at least have her make it to the Elimination Chamber. So looks like that's not gonna happen. If she doesn't find a way to challenge for the World Heavyweight Championship, at least have her go for the IC type championship against Lyra at WrestleMania. Give that woman a chance to go for some gold in 2025 because she's been ever since she lost the WWE Championship last year to Bailey at last year's WrestleMania in Philly. She's been the only one that's been consistently reliable. So she should be rewarded for that.
Okay, John, what we talking about, man?
I picked EO to win this match. I was shocked that she lost, and but when I see how she lost, much as I hated it, it was clunky, but it also gave me hope that maybe she can get in the last. Because I have a hard time believing you're not going to have EO Sky in this match. I mean, everyone said it. Trell was talking about he was on our boy Dale's pod earlier today. We don't want to see Liv and Rhea part duh. We want to see, but I'm holding out hope that EO is going to get in this chamber somehow. Because obviously, the men's field pretty much look like he's going to get filled up real quick, but the women might take some time. Give her that last spot because I want to see her over the moonsault on the top one of those pods. And
Ooh,
Triple A, creative, don't take that. Don't take my dream from me. I don't like how she's getting booked. Maybe like Trail said, book her for the IC title, which would be cool because I think she'd be a dominant IC champion. But she deserves some gold around her waist. She was in the Rumble for an hour, entered at number one, and she put on a great performance. But when I saw how she lost, because basically her basically ranting at Rhea, it gave me a little hope where if they get her in the chamber, she can win, and it be her and Rhea at WrestleMania.
Okay, I like the setup. Real quick, before we move to you, Sloan, real quick. Mark Superman said, can he get a loud yeet real quick from us? Let's go ahead and give it to him on
Yeet,
the count of three. One,
Yeet,
two, three.
Yeah.
Yeet.
yeet.
Um, yeah, go ahead. So what's on your mind, brother? What's on your mind, Sloan? Talk to me.
Uh, you ever think that EO is kind of in the John Cena spot right now?
Hmm.
You
Hold
know,
on. Elaborate.
gotta you gotta. It's kind of similar to Cody the last couple of years chasing the belt. You know, you get close, you lose, you lose, you lose, but you keep getting close. But it's almost there, and they save it for the right time for you to get that big pop. So maybe she might be going through the Cody experience right now. And they do need somebody to legitimize the belt that the boring bitch got. Uh,
damn.
Lyra, she's boring as shit.
Oh,
Because Chelsea is
I'm
doing her
glad.
thing with the U.S. title, but
Man,
Lyra is just like y'all could have gave that belt to anybody else, bro. She is boring as shit. But y'all, I feel that it's when I say this, it's gonna sound wrong, but I think she a DEI title. That really should have been. Honestly, if Becky would have came back, that would have been Becky title.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
she's just the last kicker replacement.
Yeah.
So and I really don't like that young lady. I think she's boring. Like as a as a talent, period. She's boring. But hey,
No,
I feel
she.
if they could have gave it to
I'm
somebody
I'm
else that
pretty sure
deserved the
they
belt,
wanted to give it to Dakota Kai, but she can stay out of concussion
bro.
protocol. So
Her knees are trash.
Her knees, her head.
hey,
um,
Well, I don't know about that, but her knees
Hey,
is.
Them
that
knees can't
sniper
hold
shot.
it,
Hey,
brother.
hey, JT, you good, man?
her knees are bad. I mean, dang.
She
Bro, her
got
knees
No, I
can't
ain't with
take
his.
that pressure.
no. She got knees like Kevin Nash. Uh,
Terrible.
That's
terrible
not
knees.
good.
Um,
And the sniper shot from Zoe Stark didn't help either.
no, that I still go back and look at that clip. Zoe loaded that thing up. She wasn't playing. Um, let's see.
yeah, but like my bad. I was gonna
Go ahead.
say real quick, hearing what the fellas were saying, perhaps that's maybe what they want her for, like to elevate those secondary belts. Sorry, but they are secondary belts, and to give it more prestige. If that's the yeah, I agree with that booking if they do that.
Well, and put in let him EO be the one to take it off Lyra. Hell yeah.
Well,
Because I
and
think
yeah,
if you put
or
it on, I
just
mean, if you put it on EO, she finna have bangers.
manga.
Mm-hmm.
She
I
already
felt
have bangers, but like that's the workhorse title. You got to be a dog to have that title. And I don't think she a dog in that ring like EO would have it.
Mm.
Yeah,
Actually, I
man.
think
I agree.
Meechin should have got that belt.
Uh, well,
Yeah.
Beach should have definitely won the U.S. Women's title. That's hands down. But Chelsea Green is doing a good job, far as on the social media and as far as keeping it popping.
Bro,
Um,
and the stick she got running with it though. She British Colombian, and she got a Irish woman as her secret service, bro. This shit is
That shit
hilarious.
is hilarious.
You want to talk about all types of wrongness in that the fact that you got the United Nations running the U.S. running the U.S. Hey, come on, man.
no,
Man, she on her presidential, and I ain't mad at it.
I ain't
I,
mad at it because she be having me dying. when she got in the black girl circle at the Rumble, I was like, fuck this shit. That shit was
she
hilarious.
must thought she was Cody and was invited to all them cookouts.
Nah,
Yo, and the way she bopped in, she was like,
she
"What's
was
up?
like, "What's up?"
What's
They hit her
up,
with the they hit her with the
sis?"
they hit her with the
Yeah,
the
where the
girl
niggas at?
bars.
No, that's basically what that was, man. But that was a moment in Black history. Seeing that real quick. Um, let's get on to the main event of Raw. You had Punk, Sami Zayn fighting for a slot inside of the chamber. That match went ham.
They had families.
Shit
That
handle business, man.
listen, that match any PLE would main event because
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen Sammy and CM Punk go at it, but to see that happen on a Raw in Cleveland of all places, that fed the IWC. That kept us full.
Hmm.
And Chiefs always mentions having the right dance partner. What better
Right.
dance partner than you can have than Sami Zayn, El Generico?
You know, he buff for you.
Mm.
Do great on the mic. You know what I mean? Pause. He do what he do, man. Like he's been around for quite some time.
Yo, what's up, Dre? The DRE.
Yeah, So I'm not surprised that that will happen.
No, me neither. Check the chat real quick as we continue on to talk about Raw. Off
Hey
the Lena
Nina.
Dow, she says EO will get another chance to qualify for the Chamber. WWE gives another chance to qualify. She will win and face Rhea at WrestleMania for the story. Okay, so
Thank you.
basically
Thank
agree
you.
with John on that one. Um, but
Shout out my girl.
I'm not gonna lie. Like during that match, part of me thought that Sammy was gonna be the one to win and CM Punk was going to have to be that person to come back. That's what I thought. And the match went well, went really good. CM Punk even bought out the Anaconda Vice. I thought Sammy was going to tap out at 1 minute. He didn't. But here's the kicker. After the match, you got KO slow bopping inside the ring. Eye all fucked up. I mean, KO is fucked up. Like he's messed up like a bag of chips has been crushed. And he is walking in the rain and he hits him with that power driver. And now we got Sami Zayn sitting there looking like a limp noodle all folded out. But the most diabolical part about this is the most diabolical part? The motherfucker was wearing a Sami Zayn Forever shirt when he did it.
He's evil, dude. He's an evil genius,
Bro,
man. He's an evil
No,
genius.
Dude diabolical.
bro, his
Dude
shirt game
diabolical.
is impeccable, man. And how long you think Sami Zayn's gonna be out for?
I don't think he'll be out
I'll
long.
probably say I'll probably say to after the chamber, so that way they can get Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn at Mania.
Yeah, because think about it, Randy Orton hasn't come back.
And that's what I was surprised about.
So there was a rumor out there, and I didn't cover the rumor in news because I didn't really know how much I can trust it. But the rumor is Randy Orton's going to host WrestleMania.
Boo.
Tomatoes.
Whack.
Yeah, that's whack.
Hey, hey, we gonna get some RKO's for sure then.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely got to get at
Wiggity,
least.
wiggity, wiggity, whack.
Yeah, we got to at least get a few RKO's that show, man. But Raw was a pretty strong show, minus the glitching. Fix the glitch, and we right in there. Let's see what Dre talking about. Sami Zayn versus Jay Uso, first feud after he beats Gunther at Mania. I like that.
Mm.
So people were complaining also that why did Jay get it instead of Sammy? Because Sammy also has been, basically Mr. Reliable. But let's not fool ourselves. Jey Uso, along with the Hurt Business and the Bloodline, held down the pandemic era,
Yes, sir.
Yes,
hands
they did.
down.
Yeah, they did.
They did. Yes, they did.
They held that shit down, and that should have been Jimmy's spot. And,
Wait,
but
wait, wait, and throw Ricochet in there too.
yeah. We'll throw Prince Puma in there. We'll throw Prince Puma in there too. He held it down. Uh, but you gotta just look at that. Like, stop arguing about Jay being the one to win it, because listen, if that Rumble would have been as predictable as almost every Rumble for the last few years, y'all would have been talking shit about it, regardless.
Fact.
You talking shit about it now because your
Hmm.
guy didn't win. But the point is, it got the people talking. Speaking of talking, let's swing on down to NXT.
Uh-oh.
So,
Oh boy.
Boy, they
who,
whooped that trick.
listen,
Ha!
NXT.
Yeah, I got something on that, man.
I think we all got something on that. But
I think I was the only one at the house screaming whoop that trick.
so
Oh, I got something on it, but I'm not mad at it.
so NXT did what during Black History Month? so
They whooped the
Oh
trick.
man.
oh,
Hey, what
speak,
that trick?
speaking of that, before I get there, gotta go ahead and shout out the sponsors. Listen, if you're looking to go ahead and shred some of that weight off, get some energy, and get some energy in other places, go ahead and get that Dubby. Use our promo code MWM for that 10% off. Trust me, it works wonders. I done broke some records over here, and not to toot my own horn, but um, NXT did what during Black History Month? Not only did they suspend the brother, they let a brother get whooped with a belt
By a Navajo.
by Navajo
Guess that was not.
during.
Listen, man.
I hope Trick Williams wasn't. They never had a contract with the Washington Commanders.
Listen, you need to
What?
stop. You need to stop that. But yeah, that match, it was a tag team match. It was Trick and Oba going up against A Town Down Under, and it looks like that face turn is coming real soon. I think Austin's Theory is
Yeah.
going to turn face really soon. I don't know if it's going to happen at Vengeance Day, but um, Oba has booked himself inside of a triple threat match, going up against A Town Down Under at Vengeance Day.
Oh,
So
he's smart.
I don't know how smart that is.
You know how it's gonna go. They
Oh
get him
yes,
down, and then they fight over who's gonna pin him. Oh, nigga, they fighting in
And
LA
then
right
Obo's
now.
gonna pack him up.
and
Lakers
Oba,
and the Warriors just got to fighting.
stop it.
Yeah, they gave up
I'm
that
watching it
20.
right
They gave
now.
up that 20-point lead. Now they up by 7.
Vanderbilt just got choked out by Looney.
And that's the second game Vando almost got in a fight, dog. He almost got in a fight with Zubats when we smashed the Clippers the other night.
Now, I don't think he almost he choked them out. so that's not an almost situation.
Yeah.
Um, Also in NXT, we also had the return of Fandango. I was listen, listen. I'm not gonna hold you. I popped. I
I did
popped up.
too.
Bro,
He attacked.
that's still my ringtone
That's your ringtone to this day.
right now.
Wow.
So Fandango challenged Lexus King for the Heritage Cup next week. So this NXT TNA, this TNA WWE relationship is going to flourish very well over these next 5 years, because
Mm-hmm.
they're not only reintroducing people that used to be on the roster, but you're going to get more people from that roster over to NXT or the main roster. But I think this is a good way to introduce it. Um, the pop that he got, you would have thought he was The Rock or John Cena because that NXT crowd lost their shit, and rightfully so, because you got Fandango, and you also have Tyler. I almost called him Tyler Breeze. Uh, what's his name? Yeah, Tyler Breeze. He's a
Mhm.
writer for NXT as well.
Yeah.
So everything is coming full circle. Um, how do we feel about this? Fandango back in NXT going up against Alexis King. What's on your mind, Cheech? Talk to me.
Oh man, that was pretty
It's all right.
cool. I'm not even on screen. I thought I was my bad. Um, yeah, man, it's cool, man. Seeing him, they use the name that he goes by, and the reference of TNA. That's pretty cool, man. Let's see. I think I don't know if Moose is ever gonna see WWE, man. To be
Muth. I don't. Muth. No.
Hey, Moose and them at I never come on there.
Listen, Muth.
Well,
Listen,
I'm
Muth.
saying no move.
Muth.
Close to
Muth.
move at
No
Wally
Moose.
Mania. It's gone.
I don't know how I
Oof.
feel about Muth coming to coming to NXT, but I would not put it. Here's the thing: what sucks about this, right? And it's the same thing with Tessa. I don't like Tessa personally, but goddamn, why the fuck you gotta be such a good wrestler? With
That's
Moose, it's
Yeah.
with Moose,
honest.
with Moose, it's the same. Well, I ain't gonna say good wrestler, but he decent. He real decent, right? But God,
right.
man, he's a shitty person. Like it's kind of hard to root for him because it's like he's not being a heel outside of his TNA gimmick. This is just his personal opinions. You know what I'm
That
saying? But
nigga is TNA Swerve to me.
you hit it on the
And,
head
and y'all know I hate Swerve
with a passion.
with a fucking
You
passion.
ain't.
I hate that. Let me not talk about how I want to hang niggas during Black History Month.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
that's funny. Oh man.
Um, but I don't know. Let me talk to that. Hold on, put that back up.
Whoa! Hold up now.
Hello.
Listen, shout out to Bret Hart. Bret Hart loves black women. Okay,
We
Brett for
apparently know
niggas.
now. I mean, we did. If you thought he was capping, if y'all thought he was just doing it, but this is he said he ain't new to this. Brett ain't new to this.
That nigga
he's
say
true
he
to this.
love
Look at
that
his
coon
wife.
poon.
Yeah, his
Look
wife.
at his wife.
His wife is black. Okay,
Yes.
Brett be having a nice soulful Thanksgiving. It
Ain't
be
Shorty
all.
from Chicago too?
Come
Yeah, I
on
think
now,
she is. I think
listen.
she is either from Chicago or Baltimore.
He would have
So
got him a hood chick too.
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah,
man, I'm gonna tell
he
you
from
this:
Mobile.
Salt and Pepper turned them out that one year, and that was it.
Oh yeah, WrestleMania on that event. That was actually the first mania I
Salt
saw.
and Pepper
Trail.
turned them out. He was like, hey, "What is this? Oh, okay. This what we. Oh shit, I got a wife at home."
Yeah.
That
So
nigga
about
say,
this marriage.
do I want some Canadian coochie or do I want some of this Negroing pizza?
He wanted to push. He wanted to push it real. He wanted to push it real good that night.
And
Definitely
he
did.
did.
Um, but how do y'all feel about this with Dongo coming over here? I'm gonna go to Sloan and then I'm gonna go to the homies at Sports for You.
Uh, I don't care. I love it. I don't really have no feelings for it because it's Fandango. But even though he's JDC, I'm still interested in it. I want him to bump into Breeze backstage so they can have a Breezango moment. But
That'd
yeah,
be
yeah, it's just eh.
it's just yeah.
It's
Okay.
just eh.
Uh,
Bring Joe over. We really want Joe Hendry.
bring Joe to NXT or main
Yeah.
roster. 'Cause
Uh,
I'm thinking
he can
main
be on the
roster.
main roster.
I'm with it.
Like you put him immediately in the U.S. or Intercontinental title picture.
You know what'd be crazy? What if? And this probably is not going to happen. But what if they put this motherfucker inside the chamber qualifying match for a spot at WrestleMania?
That would be insane. I'm for it
Wait a
though.
minute, that's not bad. Let's see,
I'm
Punk.
for it though.
It's gonna be Punk, Roman, Seth,
Are we sure about
I
Seth
don't think
though?
Roman's gonna be in it.
I don't think he's
I
wrong.
don't
Drew.
think Roman's gonna be in it.
Yeah,
We know we got Cena and Punk right now.
we got Cena and Punk.
SmackDown,
Roman got a pass.
and we'll find out tomorrow on SmackDown who's going to compete from the Blue brand. And then Monday we got Ray versus Logan Paul. And then the following week we got Seth versus Finn Balor.
Seth, Logan, CM Punk,
Um,
John
Cena.
Cena.
See,
And then with the two spots, I mean, I guess SmackDown got two spots right there. Because I assume that Cena is going to count really as a neutral spot instead of just exclusively the Raw or SmackDown.
Right.
You throw Joe Henry and Roman in there, that might be lit.
I don't
I don't
know.
think Roman's gonna be in it though.
You
I
don't
don't
think
think.
so?
I think
Then
Roman's
what's
going to take.
Roman's move to
What
Roman
is?
next?
goes up.
Wait
I
a
think Roman's
minute.
going up to Toronto.
Oh, I think Roman's gonna be in a triple threat with Seth and CM Punk. That's my theory.
That might be a four-way.
Who the fourth
Mm.
man?
Drew.
Oh, that's right. Drew's
Drew
moving to
hate them all.
SmackDown.
Yeah.
Drew's moving to SmackDown.
But that could still be a
Well,
four-way.
Roman might move to Raw to chase down Seth Rollins though.
Ain't no Mike. The bloodline is already guaranteed to move to Raw.
That's a guarantee.
I mean,
That's a guarantee
yeah.
because they gonna take the 2.0 and let them stay on SmackDown.
At
Um,
this point, why is there a brand
What if they
split?
throw Jacob in the chamber?
You got my vote.
If you throw Jacob in the chamber, he better win.
yeah, he
Yeah,
gotta win.
yeah.
Good point. Good point. That's a good point.
'Cause he
I wouldn't
too
want to take
he too over right now.
It's not
And
that he
it.
too over. That match is built for him.
yeah,
He
Just to
beat
yeah,
go in
Shayna
there and
Baszler.
be destructive, yeah, that match is built entirely for him.
He beat
that's
one of those dudes like when Shayna Baszler entered in 2020 and she eliminated everybody. He got that type of capability.
And then they ran
Yeah,
Shayna
but
into the
we
ground
already
after that.
know they're not gonna have Jacob win because Jacob's not gonna main event for a championship this early.
Good point.
okay. Let me get to let me go ahead and get to John real quick.
hmm
What's your thoughts
Um,
on the next?
well, I say this when I saw the text from Trail and he gave me the text like trust the system. I was like, no effing way. So when I watch it, I'm like, well, JD's Fandango, JDC's in the building. And like me and Trail been talking about it the last couple of days. We hoping this means that the system pulls up. And I know he'll elaborate more on it on his analysis, but I was cool with it. I mean, the brand, this partnership is working, and the fact that we're seeing Fandango come back as JDC, and he's getting interviewed as JDC on WWE television. I'm loving it. I'm loving it, and I don't think he beats Lexus King, but I'll be happy to see if somebody else who used to be in WWE be in his corner, unless they're gonna put the Lexus King rules match into this Heritage Cup Championship. on Tuesday because since it's the go home show for Vengeance Day.
Mm. Okay. Trail, talk to me.
Yeah, man, I was happy. I lost my shit, but not because it was just Fandango, but I knew what was gonna follow when he challenged him for the Heritage Cup. I'm like, please give me the system next week. I don't care if it isn't because I'm 100% sure that Moose is not going to be there, but I'd be happy with Myers and maybe Eddie Edwards pulling up to lend an assist on JDC's behalf. But to John's point, I think moving forward they're going to have it a sudden death, one fall to a finish for that Heritage Cup now. So I don't think it's going to be multiple rounds anymore. So they ain't gonna have none of that. So I'm expecting someone from the system to show up, but I would not be. It'd be disappointing, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's just Fandango going one on one with him.
Oh, Trey,
Okay.
another point. Cause I know they're doing I think a triple threat tag match, and the NQCC is supposed to. No, I forgot. No, I forgot. I'm tripping. I'm thinking about Charlie Dempsey. No, you're right. But because I was thinking about seeing Ren Sinclair, and I don't know why I had Ren Sinclair in the corner thinking about Alicia Edwards and Ed coming up. But no, you was right. My bad.
Nah, yeah,
Okay. Moving on from that part, Charlotte Flair came out on Raw and got booed. Came out on NXT, got a pop. Um, Charlotte Flair
homegrown.
said, "I'm homegrown NXT original." And don't forget, the last time I won, I actually took the NXT title with me.
Which
So
sucked.
yeah, that moment did suck. I ain't gonna hold you. So there's a moment inside the ring, a pretty dope moment. It's Bailey, it's Roxanne, and it's Julia inside the ring, right? And they're all standing there and they're talking amongst themselves. And out of nowhere, Cora Jade, who just did a little side mission over there in TNA, pulled out the stick.
That's what you think Charlotte didn't go in the ring because she knew, you know what I mean? Like
Cora Jade was on the way out. You know what? That's actually a good analogy.
she never made it to the ring.
Yeah, she never even got close enough to the ring to even touch the ropes. So
She wasn't taking that stick with that sundress on.
Uh, well, she could take this quick.
I mean,
She wasn't gonna show that single monkey.
yeah, she's single now.
Oh no,
Yeah.
She
She's
wasn't gonna
single
put that
now.
new
she,
monkey out there
she
for
got that.
everybody to
She got
see.
that snatchback. She got trying to get that snatchback figure now that she coming. Now that she gets now she divorced.
Man, that new face scared me.
See,
I didn't even want to go there. So I didn't want to go there. I
I didn't
I'm
thought
even
going there,
notice it.
bro. I'm waiting
I
on
didn't
it to
notice it.
settle.
it looked like she had some work done.
And I'm waiting on it to settle.
Did you notice her new face sheet? Because I didn't.
How could you not?
Oh, yeah,
Kind of like Carmella at first. You know what I'm saying?
it was bad. That's what I said. She should have got a BBL.
Boy,
Nah,
Not with them
Roxanne, not
legs.
Roxanne. What's the
Not
girl
with
that's with Liv?
them legs were not made for BBL.
Hey, Liv Bodyguard needs some titties.
I'm talking about Raquel Gonzalez Rodriguez.
Yeah,
Raquel.
Bron. Hey, Bron should have bought her some titties, bro. But then Bron kind of that egomaniac that look at you and be like, I gotta have the biggest titties in this house. It's me with the biggest titties. Oh,
Oh man,
Hey,
I
nigga.
love the debate, y'all some real ones, man. I love the debate, man. Y'all some real ones, dude, for
Hey,
real.
oh,
hey.
wait, real quick. Shout out the rest of my gang in the building. Marty,
Hold on.
three-time
Yo,
Grammy Award winning writer. You know what I'm talking about. My nigga came and got a third one.
a third
You know what
Grammy.
I'm
Talk
saying?
about it.
Two Grammys in a row. He done pulled out with a Grammy. Shout out to my boy. Shout out to my nigga Jermaine from Sucio Sports. Shout out to Dre from the Dre Lex podcast, from Aim High. The whole crew show, the family support family.
Yo, man,
That's it.
shout out. Listen, and I'm definitely gonna make sure I get the whole family inside the congregation. Shout out to Marty McFly and you, man. Just had him on a few weeks ago. Three
Uh,
times. Three times. Listen, hey, when he won that Grammy, right? I hit him up. I said, "Yo, you got to change your profile now, your bio." He's like, "Don't worry about it, fam. I already did it." So three times. Shout out to the homie Jermaine, aka my tall brother from another mother.
Yeah,
Drake.
y'all the twins. Y'all, Kane and Undertaker.
Let me see. That spot though with Cora Jade coming back, swinging that stick, and then having Roxanne kind of get out the ring. You think Roxanne is definitely main roster bound after this Vengeance Day, or do you think they keep her there?
No, Roxanne out of there.
No, she's ready to go.
She's
Go
out of
ahead.
there.
Punch the ticket. Punch the ticket.
Bailey's her way in. Bailey's her way in.
Mm.
Mm-mm.
I'm actually looking forward to a Roxanne versus AJ Lee match in the future.
Roxanne versus AJ.
That
Yes,
would be
sir.
nice. That would be nice.
That
She
that
be
She'd be
would
ready.
be
happy every time.
that'd be nice.
I I just
That's the
see
look in the
things.
mirror.
Exactly. That's why I want to see it.
It's like that Spider-Man meme when they pointed at each other.
Yeah.
Um,
See, Bron bought her some titties.
Brian Ball, who's some titties.
Nah,
Oh,
nah, I
Cora
think
I
Jade.
think she bought
she
those.
went. Nah, she went with Braun when she got them
I think
joints.
she bought them. I think she bought them after Braun.
Yes, definitely, because Braun was already messing with Izzy Dame when she was was already messing with Izzy Dame. Nah, she got them. And she messing with Nico now.
God damn, move kind of fast, don't you?
Yeah, she
I,
definitely with Nico
That's
now.
what they do in the business. That's what they do
I
in the
guess she,
business.
I guess she's taking those from Charlotte. You know,
Ooh, dun, dun.
I don't know, but Charlotte like her daddy. She 0-3.
Damn,
she
this is funny, man.
she 0-3 right now. So she's she chasing
Yeah.
those records just like a pops. Um,
Yep.
let's
Yep. I said that shit the other day.
That's funny.
trying to chase that record. Um, NXT in a nutshell, though. I know we didn't touch on every single match there because that's too much goddamn wrestling we covering. And if you got a problem with it, cover that shit on your show. God damn it. but um,
Facts.
but that shit was that moment last night. The whole entire not last night but Tuesday night. Um, NXT has not missed in the last few weeks with
Hmm.
production. They haven't producing the show. Um, but one person that actually bounced back from last week, AEW. Last night's show,
Mm.
that was it. That was it, bro. Um, even and this right here is the most over thing to me.
Man, that's
Next
That's
to
funny, man.
Tony Storm, that Muppet is like that Muppet's over. That
Yo, that
Muppet,
girl is talented as fuck, man.
she is.
Protect,
And
protect
like Phil
her at
say,
all times.
what he said. Her and our truth. Put her and our truth in like a secret and like protective custody, witness protection.
mm,
She, she could be under my custody, that's for sure.
uh,
Well, she
my
got
my
two things
brother,
that
my brother doing Black History Month. My brother.
I said what I
hey,
said.
just
She's Australian.
only Doctor Who. Doctor Who work.
Doing Black
Listen,
History.
that girl can sing. That girl can sing. That girl can kick
She
somebody's
got
ass.
two.
That girl can,
She got two
got
things.
tricks with
She
her.
got two
Never mind.
things that can sing. And she can feed
God,
a bunch of 1,000 kids in Somalia with them two things.
God, Jesus. Where's the horny spray at? I gotta spray these sworders.
New Faye John's at it again, man.
That's what we doing. Here we go again. Here we go again, huh? That's what we doing. So it can't be
Gotta
due
get.
after tomorrow. It'd be a week. It won't be due after tomorrow.
But AEW definitely hit on all strides this past Wednesday. Um,
Hey, my bad, man.
talk about it.
Come on. Is Ricochet an Andrew Tate impersonator?
That's mad.
Listen,
That's hilarious hate, but
Hey, you
that's
never see him in
hilarious.
the same place at the same time.
I was just about to say that. They just say, listen, I feel the same thing, the same way I feel about Maya and Kalani Jordan being the same person. I think Andrew Tate and Ricochet the same person because I ain't never seen them in the same place at the same time, and they both got similar chest tattoos. So
That is true.
I don't know.
That's
They may be the same person. I
He's
ain't never
probably
seen.
like wearing the glasses too.
He damn sure did. He copied his whole flow, or did he?
Mhm.
Maybe he finally coming out his shell. But that match that Ricochet and Swerve put on, my guy,
Man. Yeah,
my
man. The
guy.
first time since 2017 that they face each other.
20. It's been that long.
Yeah.
So we talking kill switch and I'm sorry, kill shot and Prince Puma.
Uh,
We
I'm
talking
not
loose.
sure if it was that or if it was in the Indies.
It
It
had to
was,
be in the Indies because I don't think Hit Row was around in 2017.
Hit Row didn't didn't come around to it right during the pandemic. Right during the
right.
pandemic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right
Like
before the pandemic.
2019 or something
Yeah.
like that, right? Yeah.
But 2020, it was during the pandemic the first time they got on TV when Swerve beat Leon Ruffin, and that's when Dollar, D-Fab, and Ashante emerged.
But there were
Yeah.
there was fans though when they first showed up though.
Yeah, that's why I said
No,
2019.
they did some shows without fans. They did some shows without fans
No, I'm
when they
saying,
was
but
in
when they first
the
showed
tech.
up, there were fans though.
Yeah, I remember that vividly. Uh,
Yeah.
but let's talk about this match. You had Swerve. Swerve came out inside of the Embassy Road that was that gosh, Prince Nana had an ROH, and he didn't even get to finish swerving while he was driving. He got attacked right there at the stage. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but this whole entire match, the back and forth. I mean, we gave Ricochet a lot of shit for not being charismatic, far as being like having any character in him besides wrestling. This is some of his best work, hands down. Like
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen anything better than that, and I don't think nobody touching it whatsoever. Nobody touching it. The outcome of the match though, Ricochet coming out on top. Now remember a few weeks ago or a month ago, I should say, MVP told MVP told Swerve, "Hello, Dragon Lee just got back. His wife recently had this son, and I think that's why he was out. No, that's exactly why he was out.
What's
But
that?
Yeah.
let's
They
let's
even
let's
said
talk
it.
let's talk about it real quick. Um, we said we said that Ricochet didn't have any no type of character. This is his best work since leaving WWE. And MVP said last month that we don't do kiss ups. You want to roll with us, you got to hurt somebody. Ricochet been doing just that. So my question to my illustrious people on the panel: do you think this is leading to Ricochet joining the Hurt Syndicate?
I mean, it's possible
Yeah, I guess
I
maybe.
because
I can see it.
wasn't that him one of the choices? You know, him and Cedric.
Hmm.
Yeah, him and Cedric were the two
Yeah,
choices.
yeah.
Tony Khan is.
He needs
Yeah,
to stop doing that stupid ass laugh because that shit is not over.
sound like Jadakiss with throat, like sound like Jadakiss with some on some throat lozenges.
but
Right.
but I don't know. I mean, I would like to see him join the Hurt Syndicate, but my thing is I don't want an exact replication of what they did with Cedric. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because then it don't feel organic. Like right now, we're looking at it exact replica. The only difference is Bobby's holding the tag team title, and back then, of course, it was Cedric and Shelton.
Sheldon.
So I don't want the same thing to happen. But if they do it right and they tell the story right, it's gonna be dope. They're gonna feed nations.
Yeah.
Mm,
They should be on some nation domination shit, to be honest with
right.
By any means
you. Just
necessary.
hurting it. Yeah, just hurting it.
They hurt people.
Just for sport.
They
Just for
hurt people.
sport. It's
Yeah,
business. Nothing personal. We just like hurting people.
it's the business, man. But Ricochet walks out and puts on the robe. That's some diabolical shit.
Mm.
Takes it off, puts on the robe, and walk out. We also got the return of the guns,
The
and they
Ass Boys.
the ass boys, and they challenge the Hurt Syndicate. Is this going to be a major feud going forward? Do we get Billy Gunn coming back to check MVP?
No, I don't
Not,
trust MVP.
not
Nah,
interested.
MVP. I don't trust Tony Khan. I don't trust Tony Khan with long story booking. This is gonna be one of those. They're gonna feed him to the Hurt Syndicate. They're gonna have a good match, and then it's gonna be somebody else next in line to challenge them. I don't trust Tony to even build a storyline right now with any tag team going against the Hurt Syndicate at all.
You don't think so?
Nah,
Nah,
I think it's just
I don't
gonna
trust.
they be having championship matches almost like every week for other people's titles. So with them, they're just holding the championships basically hostage. So the first item up for bids is gonna be the Ass Boys, but obviously the Ass Boys ain't gonna win. So they're gonna get rid of them. I think the one feud they're probably gonna wind up having is the Hounds of Hell.
The Hounds of Hell, formerly the House of Black,
Right.
which they had a banger tag team match as well on AEW. So I mean, the tag team division is up in the air. I really hope that they move forward in the right direction with it, um, because they was underneath hostage with the Young Bucks holding the titles. What you thinking, Cheech? What you got? Cheech. Cheech. You
Yeah, I'm
you
muted.
you got to unmute yourself, Papa.
You there?
I
Eddie
think
spaced out.
Wait.
He's on Space Mountain. Woo!
Cheech over there
So
seeing spaceships on Bankhead because he's quiet right now. Um, moving from there, we had the most viral moment coming from AEW last night, bro.
oh my lord.
Mariah May. I'm sorry, Tony Storm. playing the role of Mariah May.
It looks so much better.
Listen, she is talented as hell.
Give her a Grammy.
Give her an
Oscar,
Oscar.
EGOT.
Give her a Emmy award. Give her all that. She came out there looking like her, and the reaction from Mariah May says it all because nobody did that perfectly, executing that role other than Tony Storm. And I may add, even thicker.
My Lord. Mariah May, wish she can have all that.
So this feud is getting interesting. And I know we kind of jumping the gun, but do you think that Mariah May drops the title to Tony Storm in Australia, or does Tony regain the title?
I think she's drop. I think she's dropping it to Tony Storm. I think this is gonna lead back to her getting the title back because Mariah May really hasn't. I mean, she's been okay with it, but we all know Tony Storm was the workhorse with that championship. She made the A. She's pretty much the most popping thing on AEW right now outside of Hardy Cameron.
Mm-hmm.
So the good booking decision would to have her regain it back. But if they do go with Mariah May, it'll be surprising and pretty interesting.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you bringing her back. You bringing her back to Australia, bringing her back to her home country. Man, she's gonna be so old. She's already over here. She's gonna be 10 times that when she steps in foot in Melbourne next Saturday. It's right. That match to me should be the main event, but I think they're gonna probably have that tag match with Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay versus the Death Riders probably as the main event. But I just- I I'd be for if she was the main eventer, but I have no doubt that Tony Storm should be the walkout as the AEW Women's World Champion.
Think so?
She should. Trell says she's the best thing going. I mean,
She the best thing smoking, but you know that's probably soon to see how they gonna do it. But me personally,
Okay, how you know?
I know them very well.
Okay.
Yeah. That's why I was like, I wouldn't be bad if Tony Storm loses. That's what I'm saying. It'll be interesting if they do pull it if she does win.
okay.
Like Andrade say, how you know?
Andrade is forever goaded with that. Forever goaded. Okay, I'm trying to pull up. I'm trying to pull up Sloan. He say in the waiting room. I don't know what's going on.
I don't see him.
I know John trying to contain himself after watching Gabe Vincent hit that three.
Got you.
We good.
Let's see. Where else we at real quick? From the AEW side, like I said, I'm not going to touch on the whole entire show. That's like I said, this show will be damn near 5 hours long if I did every single match. But I will say this: the match. I'm sorry. The match that they had with, it wasn't even a match. It was a segment, right?
Right.
You had the segment with the segment opening it. In the back with the Death Riders, and I thought it was funny how Maria Shafir just picked
Oh yeah.
picked up Renee.
Like no words. Let's pack you out of here. Let's get you out of here.
And the thing about it was she didn't even try to fight it. She just went along with it, bro.
Yeah.
She's like, just go ahead and take me to the king. Get,
Yeah, she was like, yeah, let's get you out of here.
let's pack this up, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Max Caster and Dustin Rhodes. That promo has changed.
Oh, you mean MJF?
I'm sorry, not. I don't know why Max Caster came up in my mind. I don't
Cause he's
know.
being chased by Hangman.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't really stand Max Caster for a lot of reasons. But MJF and Dustin,
Mm.
that was a segment. One thing that I cannot take away from Dustin will cook you on the microphone. Dustin ain't never lost that. But is it too little too late? Should Dustin Rhodes be inside the spot that Jeff Jarrett is in? Chasing for the title.
Uh, I don't know how I feel about Cope chasing for the title.
Oh, you mean Adam Copeland?
No. Remember, Jeff Jarrett was
Oh,
chasing for the title,
oh yeah,
trying to get that spot. So I'm saying, if we're looking at two Attitude Era stars, right?
right.
Right.
Should it be Dustin that's in that spot chasing for the title, or should it be Jeff Jarrett chasing for that title?
Oh, clearly should.
I would say Dustin because Dustin never. I guess I don't remember that much about his days in WCW because I was such a kid. But from what I can remember, I've never seen him get a world title shot. Jeff Jarrett pretty much ran TNA and was king of the mountain multiple times, so he knows about being a champion. So if someone should have a title shot on this last rodeo. If someone's gonna copy John Cena's world tour, why not let Dustin do it?
I like the idea of having Dustin be that guy. I really do.
Me too.
It's just, God damn, like either way, you're looking at two guys that are up there in age. But do you let either one of them actually grab a title?
No,
No,
no.
no,
It's a good story for
not a
Dustin.
chance.
It's a good story for Dustin to compete. I mean, but no. Keep that belt on Mox until you really have him a legitimate challenger. I know there's stuff out there maybe about about Edge probably, challenging him probably at Re- at Revolution, which is gonna be out here.
I don't think he should win that either.
I don't. I agree. I agree. I just don't know why. Like how we've been talking about with the women for how building up champions, building up storylines in WWE. I mean, who's gonna really take the belt off Mox? And they got a lot of payoff with this because we all assume that the belt is in that suitcase Marina Shafir is carrying, but we don't know. And then why we still don't know why the Death Riders are doing this. We said they know they want to try to bring AEW back to its purity, but who is behind this? Them seven McMahon rumors are falling away by the wayside.
Yeah, it's dead over there. It's definitely dead with those Shane McMahon rumors. But
Hmm.
what if it is Shane and they just kind of cooled it off and he pop up at Revolution?
It'd be like about time at that point. Do we even care now? Because we expected this last year. So if it winds up being Shane after all, it's like, yay, we wanted this when this stuff was happening. So, but now it's like you give it to us months and months overdue. If it had a proper storyline build, then there'd be a cool payoff at Revolution. But the fact that really haven't really had no storyline, it's the same guys jumping a certain number of guys, but they talking about taking over AEW, but there's more people on that roster than Death Riders. So how
Yeah,
you how you actually taking over AEW. You haven't really done any hostile takeover. You haven't had an NWO type warfare. You haven't had a Shield type warfare. It's just been like They're hanging around in the back, kidnapping people, committing damn near homicide on Daniel Bryan, committing homicide on old Darby Allen. So it's like, yeah, they really haven't done nothing.
Mm.
And I
Yeah,
love Mox.
yeah. I'm not sure what they're doing with this storyline, but in the words of Bilal,
This shit gotta stop. I'm ah ah.
Hmm.
Mm.
shit gotta stop, man. This shit gotta stop. Speaking of this shit gotta stop, I don't know what Evie Mux is doing, but it's not letting the good brother Sloan back in. I don't know what's going on. They're gonna have to fix this shit because nah, we're not having that. Uh,
That's,
but
This is my first time using this.
yeah, it's a pretty dope platform. But man, that just kind of pissed me off that it's not letting me bring the homie back up here. It's like I don't like that. Y'all gotta fix that shit. Evie Mux,
that's hate.
big
That's hate.
that's that Jay Uso hate. Evie Mux, but yeah, because it keeps saying that he in the waiting room. What is going on? Hold on.
Yeah, but I
I'll,
don't see nobody in the waiting room.
hold on. Give me one
I don't
second.
either.
Give me one second. Hopefully, it'll let me do this without ending the broadcast. Let me see something.
I thought I heard some gospel. Hello.
Give me one second. Let me see something.
Oh boy, Stephen Curry has entered the fourth quarter.
I thought Steph was going to end up leaving. To be honest,
Give it time. Depends on how Jimmy Butler does.
Man, John Laker says nobody's on that. He's the only person. Everybody's on is tradable except for him.
Oh boy,
Pat Vando.
they about to choke this uh 25 20 some point lead they had going in the half.
yeah, this shit is weird. But moving moving
Never
on
mind.
from there. I'm sorry, I had to give the homie a text message update. But moving on from there, how do we feel going into Vengeance Day next week? Because we already got the layout of the land. We already have some matches already booked,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm pretty sure they're gonna book another one next Tuesday for the Go Home show.
Right.
Yeah.
But we got Vengeance Day pretty much booked up, right? We got Oba going up against A-Town Down Under in the triple threat.
That's right.
hmm
You also have this going down, triple threat match: Bailey, Roxanne, Julia,
Yes, sir.
and then you have Stephanie Von Keur going up against old girl over here,
Fallon Henley.
Fallon.
Mm-hmm.
So the card is looking. My brother, you want to pick up your lip? Kind of drooling over there. Um, but how do we feel about the three matches that they have announced so far? Is this screaming I gotta tune in, or is it screaming that maybe I'll catch the replay?
For me, I gotta tune in because I want to see Stephanie's coronation.
Yeah,
Um,
that's
to
definitely what
to
I'm
win
watching.
to win the gold. Um, obviously Julia's gonna win. She's gonna carry the brand while Bailey takes Roxanne to the main roster and they can finish they beef what they got going on there. Oba is gonna wind up squashing A Town down on there eventually once these guys start, like you said, JT. Once they start fighting each other, Oba's gonna squash the hell out of both of them, and this probably is gonna be the final seed to break that team up. I think they're gonna add Eddie Thorpe and Trick in a strap match.
Mm-hmm.
Um, that's probably gonna be Trick's swan song before he gets called up because I believe his time is up with this new attitude. It's time for him to go on to bigger and better things. So, and on a side note, I'm not really mad about Trick getting whooped because the man is Native American. He ain't white, so it's all right. Everybody be they'll get over it in the morning. Um, but yeah, I'm excited for the show. I'm excited. I'm probably me personally. I'm probably gonna catch on the replay because I may be out. But John might hold the fort down with a couple people and have a watch along next weekend. So
Right.
that I'm looking forward to popping in, seeing that as well. So yeah, I think it'll be a good show to watch.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll probably be holding it down. We'll have more details probably about that on Wednesday's show. But obviously, I think this is pretty much gonna be the card. What it is, you got the three championship matches. We gonna get Ethan Page and Javon Evans, and then like Trail said, I think the strap match is probably gonna be the last match. And then we get ready on the road to stand and deliver in Vegas, because they'll probably have one of those. They do got a show in Cincinnati coming up in the 25th, and then they'll probably do another, like, maybe they'll do a show before, maybe do one more show before they get to Vegas. But I think all roads is now getting ready for stand and deliver.
Okay. I feel it. I definitely feel it. Hopefully they don't have another PLE in between it. NXT really don't need like back to back PLEs like that.
Nah, they
Yeah,
won't.
No.
unless they do.
This
I think
this is their
if
this is their no way out. This is their elimination chamber heading into stand and deliver. So
Yo, real quick, shout out to Get Your Podcast,
what up, what up?
representing, of course, Circle of Debate Network, Culture Clash Network. Shout out to them just streamed last night. Make sure y'all tuning in
Oh,
9:45 Central Time on Wednesdays. Make sure y'all check them out. Great content, great content. I ain't gonna hold you on that. And he says, "Yo, shout out to JT with the Nickelodeon hoodie. Hey, listen, shout out to you with all that logo with the Get You in it. That's dope." Um,
I miss all that, man. That was our kid version of Living Color. I loved it, man.
man,
pretty much exactly what it was.
that's exactly what it was. But all of that definitely had no business letting Ice Cube perform perform.
That was wild. As a kid, I was like, okay, being from LA, seeing it, I was like, okay, I'm down with it. But I'm like, now I'm 40. I'm like, they really let
Baby
kids
clubbing.
perform on Nickelodeon?
I was on like when the girl shakes something, and our little kid just yeah.
them, kids, them kids were dancing up there, and another performance they had no business up there was Deborah Crocs. How did you get here? That song is a very grown up song, and I don't know why it's 8 years olds in the crowd, word for word, bar for bar, and feeling it like they actually went through something.
Hey, you
Don't
know
know.
what? Those kids turned out. Those kids grew up to be us, so we turned out all right.
Yeah.
Speak for yourself. I'm a little bit messed up over here. I'm a little bit messed up. But listen, I think that we pretty much covered a lot. Make sure y'all definitely are tuning in to Sucio Boyz podcast. They just dropped one earlier this week. Tune in to Sucio Sports podcast. They just dropped one last night. Um, and make sure you are tuning in, of course, with Society and Pop Culture 101. They have been dropping episodes every other week. They usually do about two to four a week. So make sure y'all checking them out. And make sure that you are checking out, of course, everybody, everybody that's rocking with us inside the chat. Make sure y'all give them a follow. Follow them on their individual platforms. Shout out to DWE. Make sure you following them as well.
Shout out to
And
you.
of course, Powerbomb Jitsu, Humble Roses podcast.
Yes, sir.
Um, that's our that's the homie. Shout out to the Rose Gang. I'm not gonna be like you and end up in court twice.
That's what we doing right now.
Tell him. Tell
That's
him,
what we doing right
JT.
now.
I'm
Tell him,
just
JT.
I learned from your mistakes. Good,
That's how I live my life. That's how I live my life. Learn from other niggas.
I'm just
Man, what
gonna
the
watch you.
hell, dude? Man, even on a Thursday, brother can't breathe, man.
No. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. But
Nah, nah, it's all love.
it's all love, man. Before we head out, definitely want to thank Sloan for coming by. My bad. I'm not sure what's going on with Evie Mux, but I'm gonna holler at them about that. We're gonna get you back on the show because
Amen.
that's some BS what just happened. It's like the system's playing Marco Polo. It won't let them back up. Let's see. Also, real quick, before we get out, let's go ahead and plug the platforms real quick. John, Trail, if you will, go ahead and
All right,
give the plug real quick. Sports for you.
all right. Sports,
All
John
right.
Watson. You want me to go first, or you want to go first, bro? Your choice.
Go ahead, John. Go ahead,
All
John.
right,
You already started. Go ahead, man. My bad.
it's all good. Sports for You podcast every Tuesday and Friday, 6:45 Pacific time. Myself, my partners Mark, Nick Freeze, live on YouTube, X, Facebook, at Sports, the number 4, the letter U podcast on Facebook, X, and Instagram. And you can follow me personally at John Watson0984 on X and Instagram. Trail.
Hey, man. Y'all know what it is. They go. I'm Trill. You can follow me on X and Instagram on money_ice. Make sure you follow Sports for You on Twitter at S4U Wrestling. Also on Instagram, we got our own Instagram page, also S4U Wrestling as well. Catch us every Wednesday, 7:15 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for our weekly Sports for You Wrestling podcast with me and John. We'll be having guests every week covering everything that's all wrestling from WWE, AEW, NXT, a little bit of TNA when it matters. So check in with your boys.
Yes, sir. Uh, Real quick before we get out of here, look, y'all know how I do it. Too much negativity have y'all unbalanced mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. Spread more positive vibes. It takes very little to build someone up than it does to tear them down. Think about the logic inside that message. It can be as easy as doing a good gesture for somebody. I don't know, maybe paying it forward, open the door for somebody. If you at the grocery store and you got a basket full of stuff and somebody there with 3 items, go ahead and let them slide on in. Anybody got time for you to sit there and get your $1,000 worth of groceries back? Go ahead and let that person slide on through. Uh, Also, um, make sure that you are definitely checking on your peoples. There's a lot of things going on inside the world. We did lose Irv Gotti, so I want to say rest in peace, Irv Gotti as well. Uh, Thoughts and prayers going out to the family. Hug on your loved ones. You never know what tomorrow may hold. That's my biggest thing that I've been experiencing myself, and I'm pretty sure people have been too. But hugging your loved ones, because tomorrow ain't promised to none of us. So make sure you always take that man up above, hugging your loved ones. I really don't have too much to say. Next week, I promise y'all, I will have the catchphrase for the year, and we are going to use that catchphrase every closing. Before I used to say it ain't tricking if you got it, but if you got it, it's a tricking. I'm just gonna leave y'all with this. I'm gonna catch y'all next week. We love y'all. Be safe. And yeah, on that note, thank y'all for coming to the stream. Come back through next week. You hear me?